Welcome, I'm Dr. Janine Bowring, naturopathic doctor, and today I'm talking about whole food versus synthetic vitamins and 6 tips to find the best vitamins to take. So tip number 1 is to check your vitamin labels and look for the whole food sources of these nutrients. So this is something that I talk about in other videos, some of the synthetic names of those B vitamins or vitamin A, but also making sure that you recognize what those sources are. So for instance, vitamin C should come from maybe a fruit or a vegetable, and those whole food sources, it may even say on the label whole food somewhere to give you an indication that this is a whole food nutrient. Tip number 2 is to read the labels very carefully and look up all of those suspicious ingredients. So if you can't pronounce the name of one of the ingredients, make sure that you are looking it up and do your due diligence, because a lot of those chemical and long and difficult to pronounce chemical names are just that. They are chemicals, and usually the chemical sources of those nutrients, and that's usually a great indication of a synthetic nutrient versus a whole food. If you recognize fruits, vegetables, and food sources on the ingredient list, then you know that that most likely is going to be a whole food sourced vitamin. Tip number 3 is to ensure that your vitamins are tested for contaminants, and a reputable company is definitely going to do their testing, both of the raw materials that go into the vitamins, but also in terms of finished product. And that is a requirement in a lot of countries, but not all countries have these stipulations in terms of vitamin regulations, and making sure that your supplements are free from contaminants. So things like PCBs, dioxins, bad bacteria, these things need to be checked for, and you can certainly call up the vitamin company that you have entrusted in and ask them if they do the testing. You don't need to see the test results, in my opinion, but just to know that, with good faith, that they are actually doing that testing is very important information. Tip number 4 is to check on the label for the GMP certification. Now, this ensures that wherever these are produced in terms of the vitamins and supplements, that they are done so with those, stipulations of the GMP certification. And this ensures that it goes through vigorous quality control and does the testing, as I have mentioned in tip number 3. Tip number 5 is to really get to know who stands behind the vitamin formulations that you're ingesting. So who is the formulator or formulators? What is their background? How much research goes into it? And, is this something or someone that you can actually entrust in terms of your own health and the vitamins that you're taking? And tip number 6 is to make sure that there are no fillers, no synthetic vitamins, no magnesium stearate, silicon dioxide, titanium dioxide. These are all featured in other videos that I have here. And this is something to be, really aware of in terms of when you're ingesting these sort of non-nutrients in your vitamins, which you may have thought were natural. All of these non-nutrients and flow agents can really compromise the absorption of those raw materials and those vitamins that are supposed to be giving you, whether it's energy or, all of those benefits that you're looking for in taking that supplement. Then it can be very much compromised if it has these fillers and flow agents. Not to mention that a lot of these fillers and flow agents have some, safety concerns, and some of which have been banned in other countries. So you really have to do your due diligence and trust in those vitamin brands that have done all of their due diligence to give you the best product possible. So I hope that you learned something new. I would love to hear from you. So please do put your questions and your comments below in the comment section. And please share this video, as well as giving me a big thumbs up. I truly appreciate all of your positive feedback. And if you're new to my channel, welcome in. I hope that you'll subscribe and you turn on those post notifications by clicking that bell so that you're always made aware of my newest and latest uploads. And remember to always take good care of your health and do it naturally. Thanks for watching.